We got another caller here that I'm sure Rappaport will want to take in the next segment. Josh says, CNN interview looks like green screen. CNN's been caught faking locations since the Gulf War and admits it. I mean, Brian Williams is on NBC still telling us to turn our guns in when he's fabricated more than 30 stories completely. He said he got shot down by an RPG with a helicopter. In a helicopter. I'm turning this over to John Rappaport. And I appreciate him letting me come into part of his hour. I'm pretty wound up here, and I want to invite him back on anytime he wants, by the way, with David Knight or Owen Schroyer. It's coming up in about 40 minutes. But just briefly, when I sit here and carp and harp and just say, we're under attack, we're the tip of the spear, we're really big, we're affecting the world, we're changing everything. I mean, it's really happening. And so just know we need your hopes, your prayers, your support, your financial support. Plus, we got products you really need, and this is just the plug for the hour. Brain Force had sold out. It was sold out for months. I doubled the order. But I want people that are on the fence and haven't tried this nootropic yet to find out why it's an amazing product. The very best science technology out there at the lowest price. Thousands of reviews, 4.8 stars, unprecedented. 5,000 plus reviews. Blow that up. My eyes may be failing. They're not 20/20 like they used to be. Blow it up a little bit more. You know, the star reviews right there. Yeah, 5,139 to 4.6 reviews. So that's third-party sites. It's 50% off. We didn't raise the price, then lower it. It's 50% off the regular price. A loss leader if you sign up for auto ship to get an additional 10% off. Then there's free shipping at InfoWarsStore.com as well on orders, $50 or more. But your support is so vital. The Caveman specials are going to end soon. The Secret 12 specials are about to end. This is our new special we'll be running for a week or so. Take advantage of it today, and thank you all for your support. InfoWarsLife.com. Okay, John Rappaport, I'm going to be listening to you. Thank you so much. Take over.
Thank you, Alex, as always. Wow, what a week. What a week. Where do we start? Vegas, Stephen Paddock, the Patsy. Is that right? Is he a Patsy? 23 weapons, they say, found in his hotel suite at the Mandalay. 23 weapons, okay? Now, this is not just some guy who happened to wander into a casino once in a while. He was very well known. High-stakes gambler, you bet. The hotels know people like that. They understand. So you're telling me that he's lugging suitcase after suitcase of steel, heavy weight, up to his suite, and nobody is taking notice. They're saying, well, maybe it's all cash. You know, maybe he's bringing in $50 million and he needs a lot of suitcases. So let's make sure we comp him. This from the city where in any big casino, a pit boss down on the floor or an eye in the sky can look down at a blackjack table and spot a card counter. That's not somebody doing sleight of hand. That's somebody doing mental tricks in his skull using formula, algorithms based on the cards that have been played to know which bets to place. And they can spot a card counter and they can throw them out of the casino. But you see, in the case of Stephen Paddock, they just couldn't notice this guy coming in and out with suitcases that were quite heavy. Just couldn't do it. Nobody could figure that out. Nobody noticed it. And on top of that, of course, he would never need all these weapons for anything. He just brought them up there for show or for what reason, we don't know, including, what was it, 12 rifles, most of them modified. I mean, come on. Come on. And he's planning this operation for, we're told, for at least months, leading a secret life for years. So here's a guy who, it turns out, is not just, as his brother said, oh, he's just a guy that likes burritos and he lives near Vegas. No, he's a real estate investor, millionaire, can do anything he wants in the world, but he decides that he's going to plan a long-term operation to kill unknown numbers of people, large numbers of people, that is going to result certainly in his own death. So this is a long-term plan by suicide. I'm just giving you the unbelievable things that we're supposed to be accepting here.
The official story is unbelievable. And again, Vegas searches everybody's bags. Once you go in your room and you leave for the first time, it's a not publicized fact, but it's done. Most other hotels do it too. 5 days. Why are they lying about him being there 5 days, not 3? That's now confirmed. We broke that with the receipts. I mean, this whole thing, I know you always just lay out the facts here, John, but it's too riveting. You're right. The official's unbelievable. Then the hotel's owned by jihadi-connected groups that give money to Soros. It goes on and on. It gets crazier. There's a threat fusion center next door. What, at your gut level, do you think this is? I think he's a patsy. I agree.
Yeah, I think that the room, the suite in the hotel was staged as a prop for a photo op for, okay, this is the guy, he was the only one, he did it. And whether or not he actually fired weapons himself, he was not the only shooter. And what we're really talking about in the big picture, as always in these events, we got to take the guns away from everybody, despite the fact that, you know, whether the weapon was legal or illegal, banned or whatever that the supposed shooter used, you've got to take the guns away from the people who don't commit crimes at all, and that's really going to solve the problem, while the criminals and terrorists, of course, get the guns anyway. We know that scenario. And then on top of this, the other big-time agenda is surveillance state. Stepping that up, ramping that up, because now they can say, well, now we're sure that nobody is safe at any time.
Sure, everybody's got to wear a body camera. That's the only thing that'll stop this, because we let him lug, you know, an armored fortress of weapons up there. So because we didn't do our jobs, now all of you have to lose even more of your rights here in the police state.
Exactly. And this is not just going to be America. This is global. And so you point to this event. Well, what are you going to do? If you go to a public restroom in a gas station, there'll be a metal detector before you. I mean, you know, that's what they're aiming.
Trillions of dollars will be made by the whole securities infrastructure off of this. There's your motive right there. What about the target? Because I'm picking your brain. We're going to break here. What about the target, John Rappaport, this group of flyover country Trump supporters?
No question about it. I mean, you know, you've always got to look at the target, even though, of course, the lamestream people are avoiding that at all costs.
Gee, motive, the target. Don't look at the target.
Yeah, don't look at the target. Let's see. There's Trump supporters, conservatives, gun owners, Americana people who are just there for a good time, to enjoy themselves peacefully. We don't want to think about that. No.
He's John Rappaport with NoMoreFakeNews.com, hosting for InfoWars, and I love it when he hosts the show, so I'm going to punch out of here. I'm leaving the room so I don't jump in. It's almost like I have my own network or something. I'm crazy. We'll be right back, ladies and gentlemen. InfoWars.com, NewsWars.com. Have you shared those links? Because the globalists hate it when you do.
In ancient times, man roamed the earth in a constant state of hunting or being hunted. Introducing Caveman, where cutting-edge science meets ancient super nutrients. Secure your bottle right now at InfoWarsStore.com.